afternoon on Ladies' Day, and a pleasure to have Kathy Marx in studio with us. The Clinton Department of Parks and Recreation just completed the basketball season. Your win total has really gone up in the last couple of years, and as you were telling me, and I always bring this up, it takes a while to move a ship.
Cruise ship around, yeah.
Cruise that ship to go in the right direction.
Yeah, at the beginning of the season, I was 19 and 110. I don't know if that's just stupidity to stick around for something, and we just finished out 15 and
8. 15 and 9.
15 and 9.
Pretty nice season.
Pretty good season, yeah.
And you're going to have some talent coming back.
Yeah, we're going to miss Aubrey Ferguson. She finished third in Class 4A for the whole state for total rebounds. Corinne Sattler, just her speed, her height, and inside she was able to guard a guard or guard a post, just be real versatile. We're going to miss that, but we have, we get our 3 top guards back out, and then we'll have some kids going to have to fill some other spots.
And I thought Lily Hankins really came on toward the end of the year offensively, started driving to the basket.
Yep. We had to kind of talk to her about her. We showed her some data on her shots, and just said, "Hey, I think let's try something else." And took her a few games middle of the season to really embrace the driving. But then could tell at the end of the season and in practice, you would see her just kind of jiving through things and getting to the hoop, and she had a lot of success at the last couple of games, especially.
So we need that post presence, though, Coach.
Yes, we do. Yes, Audrey Gruhn's going to be a sophomore. She can shoot the 3. She can put the ball down in a 5-out. We're going to work on her just stability. She falls down a lot right now, and so taking some of the things she learns from volleyball, because when you go up in volleyball, you can't fall down either. And so, kind of how can we marry those two sports together so we can keep her on her feet?
Basketball is such a skilled sport.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the other sports, there's a skill involved, but track, you just go out and run.
Right.
Basically.
Go straight. If anyone chases you, just keep going straight.
There you go. But in basketball, I mean, there's skills that need to be learned, and so it's kind of almost like a year-round sort of thing sometimes.
And I love the kids that want to play multiple sports. I was a multi-sport athlete. I'm all for it, and so we just got to find a balance in there so we can get everything covered.
So, what did you think of the year?
I was elated with the year. We had goals of getting to state. And when you get so close, I mean, Gary, on Monday of this week, I had to fill out all the paperwork to go to state. And so, everything was due for the program at noon on Monday. And, you're just filling all this out, and you're just dreaming and hoping and wishing. And then we were 14 points away. I mean, we were so close. We did not come out well in the first quarter, but we stayed with them and kind of chipped away toward the rest of the game. I could not have asked for a better performance from those girls, though. When I say they left everything out on that court, they left everything out on that court. I've never seen girls breathe so hard and be so tired. And I would call timeout and just say, "You're just breathing. Just breathe. Just breathe. There's no correction here. I just need you to get your wind so we can keep going." It was a tremendous display of athleticism and dedication to each other and being a teammate.
And, down 27-10 because the young lady who's going on to, I believe, Arizona State is, Lauer is
number 10. She was an amazing shooter. I've never seen someone 6'1" catch that ball so fast off that pass and put that ball up, and she would come straight up. I mean, she just shoots straight up, straight down. I mean, it's a textbook shot. I mean, it's beautiful.
So you're down by 17, but there was no quit.
Yeah. No, there wasn't. The girls, they played for each other, and you couldn't ask for anything else.
Well, that is great to hear.
Yeah, thanks for being there. Thanks for being there.
Well,
I know there were so many people in town that because they didn't live stream it like normally, and FHS wouldn't, and so people were friending me on Facebook that I don't even know. Like, is the game going to be on KROS? Yeah, go to KROS, find it there. Gary will be in the building. So thank you for following us because they loved it.
Well, I love doing it.
And my aunt in Nashville listened to all the games.
I was going to ask you about that.
She loved it. I mean, after the game, she's telling me about things. So yeah, it was huge.
So she critiqued my play-by-play at all?
No.
She didn't say anything about that?
No, you're the best.
Oh, okay.
You're the best.
No doubt about that. So you're here for Ladies' Day. You're here for the Clinton Department of Parks and Recreation.
Yes.
And you came to Clinton because of this position, right?
Yes. I don't know, 8 years now. Yep. Josh Eggers and I interviewed for the same position, and by the end of the next day, he was the director, and and I was the assistant director. They made a spot for me, so that was lovely. And we've been together, and we're working together ever since.
You obviously do coaching, so there's a little bit of a background there. But did you have a background in the Parks and Recreation?
Yeah, I came from Indianapolis. I was the Parks and Rec. I worked there for 11 years, so a big system. many pools, many family centers. Yeah, a lot of staff.
So what was that like?
It was fun. I learned a lot and was able to bring a lot. Sometimes there's days where I'm like, well, in Indy we did this, kind of a thing. It's a different scale size wise,
Yeah.
but when you have 4 or 5 pools you're running at the same time, as long as and family centers, I had the nature center, so I would take little owls out to the school programs and do owl programs with the naturalists and did everything. It was so much fun.
So are you in charge of the pools here?
I'm in charge of the pool here. The pool, Riverview
okay.
Pool. Yes, we are. That pool is knocking on 100 years old.
Yes.
The 3 sand filters in there are about the size of this building. We're on borrowed time right now with this
Okay.
pool, and we. Putting together information that to take to the council to say, here's the snapshot of this pool, and we put a lot of Band-Aids on it. It is very safe. All the guidelines are followed. Chemicals are regulated every day, but there's a lot of things that if something goes wrong, the pool will be done. So we got to really start somewhere, get our plan in place so that we can keep the pool going if that's what the council wants us to do. Yeah.
How did pools become your niche?
No, it's not my niche. God, I love it. It's not my niche, but I have learned to embrace it. There's things on your job description, and they said you're going to be the pool person, and Josh is great. Josh ran the pool at the YW, so Josh Eggers. For many years, I would just go in with the book and with the chemicals and say, here's what I got, and he would, do this. But we have a good relationship with ACO. He's my rep, and so you just learn. And this is a good pool. And once
Yeah.
I get it started, the pool is great. It's just getting up and running. So
When's pool open?
pool's going to open. We're hoping Memorial Day weekend. I got to figure out when the Clinton schools are going to get out, and so we can have more lifeguards. But that's our goal, Memorial Day.
What's it take to be a lifeguard?
You got to be 14 years old, and there's a series that we go through Red Cross training, and you got to go. We actually certify now. We have staff that can certify. They're trained to do that. So you can just call the Erickson Center, and we'll get you on a list and get trained.
Always seemed like it. The kids that were on the swim team were the ones
Yep.
who were the lifeguards.
Yes, last year, you don't want to get a lifeguard that doesn't like the water. That's
doesn't
pretty
know
much
how to swim.
when people call and because it pays more money than being a cash con or working the front desk. So they hear about the money amount, and then you want to ask them, do you like the sun? Can you swim? You got to make sure you get those clarifications, because sometimes all the kids see is the dollar that they're going to get paid. But last year I went right to the swim teams, and I said, give me your list. Let me call everybody. And we did get a lot of swim team members last year.
Do they need to get certified, or is anything like that?
Yes, they do. Yeah, they'll go through Red Cross certification, and,
Okay.
and we have staff that can do that.
That's very good.
Which is great.
But you do offer other jobs there.
We do.
Ones that would be like more in my line.
Yep, you can
the
work,
easy
you can
jobs.
work the front desk. Well, yeah, work the front desk, and then we have you work in the concession stand. Yep.
What do you enjoy most about your job?
The variety. I love variety. I always have a to-do list, and you never know what you're not going to get done on your to-do list for the day, because something else is going to come up, and you just gotta.
That's quite a list you do have there.
I love my lists right now. It's a list. It's a list type of season.
So are you one of those people, if it's not on your list, but you
had
did
lunch,
it?
Had lunch. Oh, yeah, I had lunch. Let me hurry up.
So
right
then
back
you
up.
can go.
Oh yes.
Good.
Absolutely.
Because I do the same thing
Good.
sometimes.
Sometimes you just want to feel like you did something, because if you look back on your day, what did I do today? And then this is what you did.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'll do that. This wasn't on my list. I'm going to write it on my list, and then I'm going to cross
Tick
it
it
off.
off. Absolutely.
Because I have done that.
Yes.
Coming up will be a check of the weather.
So you call your virtual insurance company to ask a simple question about your policy, but now you're on hold listening to this music while you wait and wait. Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and pick up the phone when you call, because you shouldn't be on hold so long that you memorize the music. That's simple human sense.
See Housing Gay and We're Gay Insurance in Fulton. Phone 815-589-2255 or stop in today.
It's time now on KROS for the Storm Track 8 weather forecast, brought to you by Kelly Heating and Air Conditioning.
Your Friday is going to be a day worth getting outside for. Soak up the sunshine, the really warm temperatures. There will be gusty winds and high fire danger, so no outdoor burning today. We'll see temperatures soar into the mid to upper 60s. For tonight, mostly clear. Temperatures will return to the 20s. With your Storm Track 8 weather impact forecast, I'm meteorologist Andrew Stutzky.
Currently, we have sunny, beautiful skies, a temperature of 54 degrees. Winds are out of the south at 10 miles per hour. This weather report on KROS has been brought to you by Kelly Heating and Air Conditioning.
Why do customers trust Kelly? Kelly Heating and Air Conditioning goes above and beyond with a maintenance service agreement. For one low annual cost, you can save 5% on repairs, have priority scheduling, and no overtime fees. Plus, it helps avoid costly future repairs. And if you need a new Bryant whole home comfort system, Kelly Heating and Air Conditioning has many different financing options to get you up and running, whatever it takes. Kelly Heating and Air Conditioning in Clinton, your Bryant factory authorized dealer.
Have you heard the news? The Clinton Herald is celebrating 170 years of news about you. We are proud to be part of your communities then and now. The Clinton Herald covers local news in print Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and 7 days a week online. Call the Herald at 563-242-7101 for more details or visit www.clintonherald.com. The Clinton Herald, proudly serving the area for 170 years.
Kathy Marx in with the Clinton Department of Parks and Recreation. Do you guys mind if they call it Park and Rec?
Parks and Rec, let's go.
Okay, there
Just
we
like
are.
the TV show.
There you are. That's a great show.
It was, yeah.
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 Well, it's always on. I never see shows until they're on reruns.
Okay.
I don't know why. I go, why didn't I watch this
What
show when it
happened?
was on?
Yeah, there's a lot of them. They just keep coming.
Yeah.
You know,
Summer day camp.
Summer day camp. Yep, we're going to be this summer. Once school gets out, we'll be there at the Erickson Center, 7 a.m. to 5:30, Monday through Friday. We go to the pool as often as we can. Down the Riverview Pool, we'll eat lunch at Jefferson Elementary when they offer lunch, and we'll take field trips like we always have.
I would imagine you've been there about 8 years now, you say. So you're starting to see some kids who've been with you for this time?
Yep, starting to see kids that have been in camp. I'm starting to hire kids that have been in camp. I'm starting to coach kids that have been in camp. Yeah, it's starting to see this. Yeah. Oh, look at a kid and I go, how do I know you? And they're like, camp. And I'm like, oh, camp. That's right. So, yeah.
So what do you all do on camp? I mean, it's got to be tough to maybe set up something to keep these kids busy.
Well, we have ages kindergarten through 5th grade, and then of course girls and boys. So we break it up. Sometimes it's kindergarten and first together, second and third together, fourth and fifth, or we'll do girls and boys. Just kind of mix the groups up a little bit, and they get under. We try to get them on a schedule. So the kids know, hey, at 10 o'clock, we do this. At 10:30, the first group's heading off to Jefferson. Once we get the kids on a schedule and a routine, the summer goes by really fast.
So what are some of the things that you guys do? Do you play like softball or things like that?
Soft kickball. They love dodgeball. They love dodgeball. They like to stay inside a lot, so we try to get them outside a lot. I'm hoping to get out over there by the rec. We're going to be putting in where the 3 tennis courts are, a basketball court, a pickleball court, and a tennis court. And then I would love to put an elementary / middle school size playground next to there. We have the drinking fountain, so that'll be more of a place. Hey, go you can be outside. We really the kids take daily walks around the facility. We get them outside. That's the goal. My goal when grandparents or parents sign their kids up, I go, they're going to be tired at night. They're going to be tired at night. Okay. And you just see, yes, so we are on the move. I've had some kids that have had they leave camp because they're like, it's too much. We don't want to walk this much. But we're moving camp. And I like that part about the summer camp.
And you're moving with them?
No. Oh, no. I drive around. I go to the bus stop. I wave to them. I put all their bags in my car or whatever. If they got a lot, if they go over the pool, hey, load your bags up in my car. I'll take them up to the rec for you.
Okay.
Yeah, and they ride the bus. Yeah.
Okay, so you're not tired at the end of the day.
No, I'm always tired at the end of the day.
Okay. So how many young people do you get an opportunity to work over the summer? I mean, this is a great opportunity.
We have
for
about
some
30 at the pool, about 10 for summer day camp. I got about 4 or 5 at the Eagle Point Lodge. So that's pretty much my staffing that I have
Great
during the
summer job.
Yeah, yep. So if you're a youngin', I'm sorry, it's 15 for lifeguarding. If you're 14, I'm gonna try to put you at in a concession stand because you're really just starting to learn how to work. Really, I really don't hire 14-year-olds at summer day camp because I need you to be there at a certain time. You can't rely on really your ride. You doesn't matter. You got to be there. So I try to get a little bit older, high schooler. I love a college kid for the summer day camp just because they want to work. And they're going to be there and reliable. The kids love to see the same people every day. If you're not there, they are going to miss you. They love that. So in summer day camp, the schedule's already done. I hand you what your daily schedule is going to be. You just follow it. It's a lot of, and I know that we have a lot of kids that used to be in camp. They want to come back and work camp. It's fun that way.
Well, that is good. So is it primarily headquartered out of the Erickson Center, and then you move on to other areas?
I want the parents to know where they're going to be picking up and dropping off. So if grandma's got to pick up for one day or whatever, they know pick up and drop off is at the rec. Now toward the end of the summer, maybe that last week, if I'm getting low on staff, we'll stay at the pool. The kids love to stay at the pool longer, and that just helps with my staffing that way. But other than that, they're pick up and drop off at the rec.
So when does this start? When does it end? Is it basically tied with the schools?
Yeah. So when the school gets out, we'll be in, and when the school starts right before I think it's August 21st, whenever school starts back up, we're there the whole summer.
Why is that so early? August 21st.
Ooh, there's other schools that start
all summer.
They don't.
All summer long.
It's fine. I'm always glad to return them to the teachers. Here's your kids. They're back.
Did you ever think of being a teacher coach? I mean, you're a coach.
I'm a certified. I went to school to be a fourth grade teacher.
Okay.
Yeah. So I tried that. I got my degree and started to substitute teach. And I remember one day being in an elementary classroom going, "You got to be kidding me, right? I can't leave. I have to stay here all day long in this room. Like I'm a variety. I learned quickly that I need to move.
Yeah.
So that's why I love my job. I get to move around a lot.
Okay. Boy, this is coming up, March 5th.
March 5th is our biggest program for Parks and Rec. It's spring soccer. So you can register now. You can go on to clintoniowa.recdesk.com and that is our biggest program for youth soccer. 3rd grade through 3-year-old to 8th grade.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, you picked out a great song.
Let's go. It's a great day for it. Open your windows up. Get some warm weather, get some warm air and the sunshine in your house and enjoy this.
Made it to the Final Four. What was that like?
That was amazing. I mean, looking back, at the time it was hard. That was the year that Chris Street passed away. Coach's husband passed away in my junior year. My dad passed away. There was our team doctor, our ball girl, all these people, and then we go to the Final Four that year. Coach Stringer was not with us for about 2 months of our season, and so it was hard, but it was very rewarding. And that group of ladies, we still can text each other or find each other and celebrate each other, whatever is going on in their lives. So it was fun, but I look back now, and I'm super proud to be a Hawkeye, and I see what now that other people are jumping on board, and with the Caitlin Clark era kind of helped that. And just watching the game last night, it was a late game in Carver Hawkeye Arena, and it was still packed and loud and energized and so exciting.
Having not been an outstanding athlete and never played Division I, what is it like to be in that fraternity of a Division I athlete at a major college?
I feel like I worked hard. I was, and people, my nephews tease me all the time. They're like, "Oh, that's my D1 and. That's my D1 and." And I'm like, yeah, but that's all I knew. I didn't know not to work hard or not to be a good teammate or not to give it all that you got every time you have. I can't imagine not giving it all that you have. And so it's just, I had parents that supported me, and I went to Riverdale High School, and they all supported me, and it just work hard and find opportunities to play and just play.
I had a nice little talk with Paul Rucker prior to the Clinton North Scott girls basketball game in the tournament, and it's amazing you two guys, schoolmates.
Yeah. His dad was the superintendent when I was going through, and I can't say that Paul and I talked at all when we were in high school, but it's fun to look across the court and know someone thinks the same. I mean, we have a lot of characteristics that are the same. We're both both competitive. We both want the best for our girls, and it's fun to be able to give someone a hug and be like, yeah, we're in this together.
So NIL, of course, you can make. How much money would Kathy Marx have made in today's market?
I have no idea. I have no idea. And this, I think this is just crazy. I'm not an NLI. I'm not a fan. I'm not a. I think there's an authenticity of being a student athlete, and that was the fun part of it, was that you were doing something different, and it was a lot harder. You had a job on top of a job, but you gave what you gave. It wasn't like I'm doing this for money. I'm doing this because I love this sport, and I want to make Iowa better. And so I'm totally lost on this whole.
Did you get any perks at all as being a?
Well, we got shoes. You know,
Okay.
you got gear to stay in. I mean, but yeah, the whole. No, you still had to call mom for laundry money and gas money and all the tickets I got because I parked in the wrong places on campus. And
It's easy to do.
My poor mom had a big parking bill before I had to graduate to pay.
It's easy to do. Easy to do. Hey, thank you so much.
Thanks so much for this opportunity.
We'll see you.
Thank you.
Awesome Car Wash in Clinton has everything to meet your car wash needs. They have 6 self-serve wash bays to minimize wait times, a touchless automatic open 24 hours a day,